Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Bisma Zeb from Janab College Jung, and today I am discussing about acids and bases. Jabir bin Hayyan was a Muslim scientist who worked for acids and bases. Actually, acids and bases is dealt under three basic concepts: Arrhenius concept, Bronsted-Lowry concept, and Lewis concept. So we will discuss one by one each. So first one is Arrhenius concept. Arrhenius was the scientist. He proposed that any chemical substance which gives H plus ion in its aqueous state is known as acid. For example, Arrhenius concept explains about acids and any chemical substance which gives hydrogen ion in its aqueous state is known as acid. For example, HCl gives H plus and Cl minus. It is a reversible reaction, and remember that it is also an ionizing reaction because the acid is respectively changing in its acid. So the important point is that ionizing reactions are reversible reactions. Ionizing reactions are reversible reactions. Let's discuss about Arrhenius bases. About bases, he said that any chemical substance which gives hydroxyl ion in its aqueous state give hydroxyl ion in its aqueous state. In example, we can take sodium hydroxide H2O, which will give Na plus plus OH minus. Sodium is highly soluble in water. It's highly soluble. But this concept was rejected and failed due to NH3 gas. NH3 gas, it is an important point. It is also base. It contains basic properties because it turns litmus paper blue from red. It does not give any hydroxyl ion in its aqueous state. It does not give any hydroxyl ion in its aqueous state. So that's why this concept was not accepted. The next concept is about the Bronsted-Lowry concept. Bronsted-Lowry concept. Bronsted-Lowry concept. Bronsted-Lowry explains that acids are those substances which donates hydrogen ion. Acids. substances which donates H plus ion means that those substances which displace or give off hydrogen ion. For example, if we react HCl acid with sodium hydroxide, this is acid and this is base or alkali. Now this reaction, hydrogen will be displaced by this OH minus, means it will form HOH, means that acid has displaced its hydrogen ion, and without hydrogen ion there is no any acid, and NaCl salt is formed. Acid has displaced its hydrogen ion to this hydroxyl ion. So this is acid according to Bronsted-Lowry. Now discussing about base, it is accepting hydrogen ion. The substances which accepts hydrogen ion, for example NH3 plus hydrogen, it forms NH4 plus hydrogen. If we take 2, 4, we can balance it. 3, 1.5 hydrogen. Hydrogen H2 0.5 moles of H2 gas. So bases are the substances which accept H plus ion. For example, NH3 plus 2H2 gives NH4 ammonium plus hydrogen gas. Here will be 1.5. But this was also failed. It was also failed. Here hydrogen, this hydrogen has displaced, has take this position and forms NH4, which is ammonium base. It was failed. Why it was failed? Because carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide are also bases, but they do not accept hydrogen ion. But accept hydrogen. So the last concept is Lewis concept. Lewis concept. Lewis explains that acids donate electrons and bases accept electrons. So the conclusion is, in this concept, carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide gases are discussed. Their examples are not in our syllabus, so we are not discussing them. So the conclusion from this concept is that all the Bronsted-Lowry bases are Arrhenius bases. Except some Arrhenius bases. Means that, as we know that in three concepts there was a problem in bases, so this conclusion is about all the bases. Bronsted-Lowry bases are Arrhenius bases except some Arrhenius bases. Means that suppose that these are all the bases and these are all Bronsted-Lowry bases, some are Arrhenius bases. So it was the concept about acids and bases. So acids and bases. So we will talk about the properties of acids and bases in our next lecture. So take care and keep subscribing and keep liking the videos.